Hello, welcome back with another Pilates video. Then today we're going to do another kind of core strengthening workout with no crunches. Actually, my favourite type of Pilates workout. Come on. We're going to begin in a box shape, your hands under shoulders and your knees under your hip, and we'll do our cat and lion, helping to ease any kind of tension and pressure across our upper back and lower back. When you're breathing through the nose, you carefully round upper back, and as you then breathe out of your mouth, you'd carefully arch your lower back. I'll give you time now. You continue a couple more rounding and arching of your back. In a moment, we're gonna lie facing down. Once you are lying, you want your arms in right angles, your elbows in line to your shoulders. We're gonna work and strengthen our back. So you can see now then, when I breathe out of the mouth, I lift my chest and my legs. As I then breathe in through the nose, I lower down. Even though the arms are down, put very little pressure in your arms. Focus your mind into your lower back. It's your lower back having to work to make that lift happen. If you find that effective, you can keep it like that. Keep the arms lightly down. Optional then, make it harder, keep arms same shape. When you now breathe out, lift all the arms, the legs and chest. As you then breathe in, you'd carefully lower down. I'll let you pick the level you would like to continue to work that lower back in. Try and make that lift up and down fairly smooth. Do take your time. Continue then, get a couple more up and down. In a moment, we're gonna hold up for a countdown of 10. Not quite yet, just kind of letting you know. So your next lift up, now then, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Maybe you lie there, comfy, let that tension ease off in your back. Maybe you want to take time, go back to that box shape, do more of the rounding of your upper back, breathing in, and that kind of a gentle arching of back, breathing out. Have a moment, either cat, lion, or lying comfy. We're now going to hold a plank for about a minute then. We're going to try hold for a minute. I'd begin, lying into the mat. Have your elbows under your shoulders. Don't have the elbows too far back. You'll gain a lot of tension in the front of the shoulders. When you're ready then, yes, lifting hip away from the mat, make your body nice and straight. We don't want our hip to sink too low towards our mat, and we don't want our bum pointing too high. Hold that. I'll tell you when you're near the final 10 seconds. For now, as we keep holding, think about front of core, your tummy, your ab, your pelvic floor. Every long breath out, try to engage, tense them a bit more. Nearly there already.
Everything will be okay. Promise I will always wait.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. You want to take your time, lower knees into the mat, maybe go into a child's pose, make that comfy, maybe cat, lion for a moment. If you could take your time and lie on your right side for me. Have your head anyway comfy, but have both legs bent like mine then. Your feet lightly together, either feet down or have the feet up. I want you thinking about your left glute, your left bum cheek. We're going to try to keep contracting that. Like me now then, with every long breath out of your mouth, you want to lift that leg high, fairly slow. When you breathe in through your nose, lower the leg. Every time you reach that high point with that left leg, try to actively contract harder your left glute, your left bum cheek. We're now going to continue the down fairly slow, but our up faster then. Take time on the down, but now, make your up faster. Continue, get some more of those, and again, every time you're hitting the high point, try to contract more that left glute. A couple more like that. And then now we want to do a tiny down, up, every tiny up you try contracting more than 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Give that leg a rub, give it a pat, and kind of gradually make your way lying on your back. If you've made it onto your back already, hold onto knees, gently rock a moment. And then now we're going to work our oblique muscles, the muscles in our waistline. If you keep your legs in a tabletop shape, a right angle, so kind of check in between my hip, my knee and my heels, then I've made a right angle. You want your arms out wide and do try keep the shoulders down towards your mat. When you then breathe in through the nose, you carefully lower your legs only halfway to one side. As you then breathe out of your mouth, you drag the weight of the legs back to the center. and then down into the other side. Just want to say that one more time to be clear then. We want to keep the shoulders down into the mat. You keep those legs roughly in that right angle shape. When you breathe in, you lower the legs only halfway one side. As you then breathe out of your mouth, bring the legs back to the center. You then be ready to go to the other side. If the shoulders are lifting, it's because you have put the legs too low. That with time can feel hard enough. There is an option to make it harder. We could point both legs fairly straight, and then with control, breathe in, lower them halfway. Breathing out, return the legs to the center, and then breathe in, go the other side. Breathing out, return to the center. I'll give you time then. Continue how you want to continue. One or two more on each side. When you have complete, you want to hold onto knees a moment, gently rocking again. And then arms out wide again, but now you'd lower the legs all the way down to either side, stretching out those muscles in the waistline and lower back. Breathing out, whenever ready, legs come back to the center, and then they'd go to the other side. You now want them again as low as they can go down into the ground. Okay, with a breath out, bring those legs back to the center, and then place your feet flat into the mat. Have your feet hip width apart, a bridge shape. We're going to work our glute, make them stronger. Arms comfy any way. And all we want to begin to do then to work our glute, when we breathe in through the nose, we begin to lower bum towards the mat. Breathing out of the mouth, we then lift high. Breathe in, we lower. Breathe out, we lift. Notice then my bum won't touch the mat. Again, I keep a gap, keeping that tension building in the glute. To me, if I have my feet and heels actually wide apart, I do feel that's even more effective working in the glute. So you can have that as an option. Continue then with that movement in time to your own breath in and out. Try and concentrate every time you hit the high point. Contract both glute muscles as hard as you can. Continue, but now do a tiny up, down, all at the higher end. Every time you hit the high end, tense more. Get that for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Maybe you're holding to knees. You want to rock from side to side. You then take your time, make your way lying on your left side. Now, lying on that left side, we then get to work the right glute. Head anyway comfy, have your legs bent, make sure those feet lightly stay together. Breathing out of your mouth, you are lifting that right leg. As you then breathe in, you'd lower down. Remember to keep the gap, so don't come all the way down, don't let the knees touch. As we get to the top, we actively try contracting harder in our right glute, the right bum cheek. You continue then. We now want to keep the down slow, but the up faster. Take time on the down, make the up faster. Get a couple more like that. And getting ready for the tiny movement now at the top. A down, up, every tiny up contract more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg down, give it a rub, give it a pat, and then you want to make your way lying facing down into the mat. We're going to do that back strengthening exercise again in a moment. Okay, that skydiver looking move, your arms bent in right angles again. Picking, do you keep your arms and elbows down into the ground lightly? So remember, when you breathe out, lift chest and the legs, and when you breathe in through your nose with control, you come down. That does feel effective enough. It felt effective the last time. Keep it like that. If you wanted to make it harder, we'll go to the full skydiver as you breathe out and lift the arms now come up as well. Your lower back, you get to pick the level you would like to continue in. I'll give you more time now then to continue.
Everything is great inside this narrow maze. We speak, but oh, nothing.
In a moment, we're coming up to that option, the 10-second countdown, and do you hold up? If you're going to do that, well then now come up, hold, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. You can lie there comfy, maybe go to the box shape, do some cat, do some lion. Be aware, we're going to do the plank again in a moment, so get your back and your body feeling ready.
What's the plan? Have it breathe and stay insane. Now grab my hand. Everything is great inside this narrow maze.
Okay, so now kind of begin to get to that plank shape. Your arms are bent, your elbows under your shoulders. Keep a nice looking plank shape. Your body nice and straight. Don't let the hip dip low. And don't let that bum point too high. As you're holding, engage front of core, your tummy, your ab, pelvic floor. Every long breath out of your mouth, try contracting them a bit more.
Chest pain. Tell me what's the plan.
Nearly there. We've come up to the final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Picking. Do you lie there? Maybe a child's pose or more cat and lion.
You said it yourself, this will not work if we are miles apart. Wake up alone, your fans are closed. Reach for something that you're not. Oh, you need to calm down, honey. You need to calm down, honey. You need to calm down, honey. You need to calm down.
We now want to lie on our right side. And then once we've got there, we want to make our body as long as we can. The legs are straight. That right arm pointing straight as well. I've got my left hand into the mat for more support. When we breathe out of our mouth, we lift both legs and shoulders away from the mat. Breathe in to lower down. Only about 10 of these then on that side. As we are lifting up, we're thinking about our oblique muscles again in the waistline. We are kind of crunching, tensing them. If that does feel kind of too awkward, you could always have head and upper body in a way that is comfy to you, and you would only lift the legs then when you breathe out. Final couple of times then. If you do need, you can pause the video at this point. It's quite a difficult exercise to get used to. Maybe you take a bit more time on this one. When you have complete, I then need you lying on your back. And then once we're on our back, same again, your arms out wide, your legs kept kind of in that tabletop looking shape. Every time you'd then breathe in through your nose, you lower your legs halfway maximum to one side. As you then breathe out of your mouth, return the legs to the center. Breathing in to lower down to the other side. As you then breathe out, the legs return to the center. Continue. Maybe give that level some time. Gauge if that is effective enough over time, keeping the legs bent in a tabletop shape. Otherwise then, if you feel you could make it harder or give it a go, point both legs then fairly straight and then continue the controlled movement. Lower down halfway maximum. If you have gone for the harder option and you are beginning to find that too challenging, absolutely okay to go back to the previous option, having the legs kept in a tabletop shape. Either level you're going to do, I'll let you continue then a couple more on each side. Make this one the last one, and when you have complete, hold onto the knees, kind of rocking a moment, and then helping to stretch those muscles out with arms out wide again. Lower your legs down to the one side, a couple of calm breaths in and out. When you're ready to then breathe out, the legs want to carefully return to the center and then down into the other side. Hold that Couple breaths in and out. In a moment, we'll move on to the bridge. One more go, making the glute stronger. Okay, remember the bridge? Our feet into the mat. Every breath out, we want to lift our bum up. Breathing in, we lower down. Then remember as well, to make it more effective, have your heels, your feet wider than your hip. Have the legs more open. You continue, concentrate every time you hit that high point of the bridge. Try contracting more your bum.
I keep pushing myself now, before I knew sound more than ever before. Keeps repeating my phrases.
Keep that going, but now give me a smaller movement. Tiny, up, down, up, down. Do that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower back down into your mat. Maybe you hold onto knees then. We then need to be lying on our right side the final time, working those oblique muscles. So yeah, lie on the right side. When you're lying on the right side, make body again as long as you can. When you breathe out of your mouth, try lifting both legs and shoulders up away from that mat. When you then breathe in, you'd lower down. If we need again, we could always have that right hand into the mat. We get a bit more support, better balance then. Aim for about 10 in total. And then once you have finished, you just want to take your time, get into a box shape.
You feel so far away, though you're close. Was your mind that I want to
Good. When you have complete, take time. We go to the box shape. Do some cat, do some lion a moment. And then we're going to lie into the mat, facing down, our final sky diver. By now, I'm sure you know the option that is more effective or suitable to you. Are you gonna keep the arms down? Or can you go into the full skydiver, bringing the arms up? Either way, I'll let you have that time. I'll remind you one more time as well. When we are lifting, we want to breathe out of our mouth. As we then lower down, we want to breathe in through our nose. Coming up to the final couple of times, up and down, and kind of making our way to the final 10-second countdown. If you feel, then you can hold up. Here we go, lift up now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Lower down into the mat. We have one more time of how to hold a plank. Before we do that, you've got time, cat, lion, maybe child's pose again. Okay, get ready. Final time then, having to hold a plank. Double check, are your elbows underneath your shoulders? And same as every other time, back body nice and straight. Don't let the hip come low to the mat. Don't let your bum point too high. Hold in for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Do something lovely, a child's pose, a cat, a lion. You've done all the exercises. Well done. I hope you have enjoyed that. Maybe just take some time here, relaxing at home. Well done.
Yeah, I'm in the car, filming the well done part at the end. Basically, I gave up filming in the woods. It began to rain kind of way too much and my camera was dying. So here I am telling you, well done. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, then give me that like, give me a subscribe, especially if you keep coming back to the channel. You keep watching, but you haven't subscribed yet. Do that now, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. I'll see you again.